Good morning, traders. Let's see, September 11th, 5:18 a.m. So we have a very special situation going on right now. Today they're going to release CPI. It's going to happen in about 12 minutes. I still hold, I'm holding a position from overnight. I have 4 contracts. The market has moved up 66 points. I'm up on this position. Does it say it? I think it's right here. It's $569. Actually, according to my should be around here somewhere. 540 bucks. What my plan is, I'm going to close the position out, and I'm going to wait for CPI, and then I'm going to reanalyze getting back in. Right now, again, I'm at 14.6, 14.6, uh, $14,600, and the plan is to close out. So my expectation is that the market is going to go up, but that's my expectation. The market can very well drop really quickly, and I'm talking about like a 100-point change within like under a second. And so if we were to move down 100 points, that's a $800 change in my account because it's $2 a point. I have 4 contracts, $8 in my specific situation. So if I lose 800 bucks in a blink of an eye, um, then my account will say that I'm down like $300, and then that's when the snowfall, the snowball effect happens, where you just won't be able to catch that market. It'll just flop around so much, and you'll just end up in the wrong side of the trade every time. I've tried it before. So the best bet is get out, stay out for a little bit, and then if I miss the move, if like let's say that it goes up 100 points, then I'm going to be missing out on $800. But at least I'm not down $800, right? So I'm going to sell. I think I'm going to sell like in the next minute or two. I might pause it. I might get closer to 529. I might sell it soon or closer to 520. Let me see. Hold on, let's see this. Yeah, I might just sell it at the market. I may sell it at a limit price. Not sure. Um, but I'm gonna pause it for now, and then I'm gonna tune in a little bit. I forgot to mention, this is for entertainment only. I'm not offering any financial advice. I am just trading my own account. Uh, this thing can go horribly wrong, or I can make some money. As of right now, I am making money, but this is a trade from yesterday. Yesterday's close, I think yesterday's open was 13,800. So I think I'm up. I'm up. I'm definitely up about 700 bucks. I think it's like maybe 800 almost. But anyways, but right now I just wanted to make that clear. I'm not a professional. This is not advice. Oh, quick thought. My Here's I drew this yesterday. I was thinking, oh, the market's probably going to bounce back. Instead it just fell apart, right? But check this out. We have now returned to sort of where I thought the market was going to return to. So that's a really good number for me because I'm positive, right? I'm making that dinero. And this is my trade log. My trade log is currently empty. Yesterday's trade log, you guys know what it looks like. The So today's trade log is empty. So let's see, we're gonna start fresh. Pretty soon we're gonna print. We're gonna print an exit that I'm gonna have right there. I'll do that shortly. Okay, so I got out of my position. According to this from yesterday, I only lost $76 in the position because again, it's a swing trade from yesterday, so I must have bought it at 23.50 something. Um, but right now, we are a minute and a half away from seeing what CPI is going to do. I wish I could have held it, so I'm up 500 bucks. I wish I could have held it. I just know better than that, right? That would be like rolling the dice. But of course, I feel that it's going to go up. My feelings could be very wrong. Okay, 1 minute left, and it's good. It could spell disaster again, you know. Um, so let's see. Let me see. I don't even know if what I could buy or sell or whatever. Let's see if I can even get four. Check my margin. Oh, okay. Well, at least I could buy fourth contract. Okay, so the market is pushing a little higher.
CPI.
We got CPI in like, oh, shit happened right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see. See if it goes all the way up or all the way down. If it pulls back, I'm gonna get it, but I want it to drop like 50 points. Okay, so let's see. Any second now. Okay. Moving higher. Oh, it dropped. Got it. Oh, shoots. How much did I get it at? Okay, so I got it at 23,490. Okay, great. Okay, I got a good price. 23,894. That's a really good price. Um, so now if this thing drops back to 23,894, I'll get out. But right now, hey, check that out. I did the right thing. I exited and I got back in. So the difference is like 50 points, right? So 5 times 8, like $400 difference. And now this one, we're gonna, so we're up 74 points. Okay, well, now I'm just gonna babysit this until the open. And then on the open, I'm gonna add the 2 extra contracts. Right now, I'm up 8%. Um, doesn't say, but let me see. Let's see. I know that I'm up. Where did my money go? Why doesn't this thing show it? Because according to my platform, it says that I'm up 1,056. 15,100. I don't know why this thing is not showing it. Maybe it's because it's not big enough. Let's stretch it a little. Oh, there it is. 1,049. Here we go. Uh, 4 contracts, $1,049. We're up, and I'm over 15,000 now. I wonder how much it would need to trade to. So let's check this out. So in order for me to buy the 5th contract on the after hour, I need 16,800. I only have 15,000. So that would go from 4 to 5 contracts. But I'm okay. I'm okay trading just the 4 on the after hours. And what we don't know is if the market is going to pull back from here. But I'm going to hold it. I am ahead of the market now, or at least I'm up 400 extra dollars. It looks like it's pulling back right now. But anyways, let me pause it and I'll come back on the open. Okay, so market update. We're not open yet. We're gonna open in 25 minutes. The count is still up 950 bucks. The market change pre-market is 72 plus 72. We're still above 15,000. So what my plan is, I don't know if I can do it. I could probably do it. I probably can't. My plan is to sell this at about 6:25, 6:28 a.m. Which is Pacific Coast time, so that's why, the market opens at 9:30 New York time, but I'm in the Pacific Coast. So 6:28, I'm gonna sell this, and then um, I could be missing out on some money, right? But on the open, this could pull back. This could pull back, and it could help me either find a new position or just reanalyze to stay out or. But it's very likely that I'll get myself in somehow. Hopefully not in a way where I'm losing some of this money, but the market has gone up quite a bit, and on the open I'm going to be trading 6 contracts. Right after I sell it, I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to try and see if I can get into, like I said, 6 contracts to trade those and try and figure out what the short-term move is going to be, and then I'll work from there. But this seems to be 68. It seems to be pretty decent. Maybe I'll just get rid of it right now, and I'll just sit out. See if I'm not making a mistake. The mistake is that I'm leaving money on the table. Let's see. Because it did drop earlier, and then now it pulled back up, and now it's like, it's just all over the place. Okay, so I did sell it. I sold it at 23,945 at 557. So much for the plan, right? The plan was gonna be I was gonna sell it at 629. Man, that plan went out the window real quick. Okay, so here's the $400 that I made from buying it here, right? And we're slightly under 15,000. Let's see what the market does. I think the open is going to be an interesting open. It could pull back, it could go up. No matter what, I think today I'm going to print as some money. Look at that. See? Market went up higher. All right. Market check-in. It's 6:25 a.m., 5 minutes to the open. The market is up 86 points. I sold my position 20 points ago. Could have been up 20 more points or $160 more, but I'm not going to worry about that. I am looking to see how this market will open. We have had multiple days now where the market opened positively, like a way above its close. I think it's been like in a 100 plus range. So this 86, it's going higher. I don't even have the right time frames for this. Let's see. Oh, maybe this one can do it. Let's take a look. Oh, look at this, weekly. Okay, so is it weekly? Yeah. Oh, for how long though? Okay, anyways, the point of what I was gonna say is that I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do on the open. On the open, I can basically go in any direction, long or short, right? We're up 84 points. We're close to 24,000. The market could basically go above 24,000 today, or it can pull back. I don't think the CPI number that came out was significant enough to like keep this market on fire. I think there's maybe now there's the debate whether it's going to be a quarter point rate cut or a half a point. But what if the market doesn't even cut, right? Because I believe inflation did go up a little bit. And so if it doesn't cut, I mean, it's going to be a disaster. And so now there's that argument, right? Is it half a point or a quarter point? And so the market gets really, really fixated on those things, but for now, I'm gonna be opening in like 3 minutes. So let me get ready. Okay, so the master plan is that I'm gonna go short on 6, and if I can go long, I'm gonna go long at 4 contracts because I think the upside is not very good, and I think the downside is much better. So let's see, we have 3 seconds left. Okay, so market went up. didn't go up that high. You know what? I sold it because I don't like it. Let's see if it, okay. So let's buy it again, right about there. Now I have 6 contracts. Let's see what it'll cost me to get the 7th contract. Says here I need a total of 16,500. Okay, so yeah, so the market dropped a bit. I think I will be getting rid of this position. I don't like it. Okay, so the market is up 102 points. I'm up 1,153. Here's my trade log. 491, $2, 111. Honestly, this position seems, you know how I get. I'm starting to think that this is not a position that I want. So let me sell it again. Here we go. Let's see if we can get out. Okay, so it sold it. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a bit. I made another 94 bucks or something. I don't know. I made 116 and $94. So we're at 1,200 now. I think I'm gonna hold it here. And what my plan is I'll get out if it collapses down to 70 maybe. Let me see. Oh, look at that, 79, 83. Oh, where are we at? 84. So I'm in for 6 contracts, 23,985. We're like right there, 23,984. It could potentially go up a little higher. It's at 107. I think we can go above 24,000 today. If that's the case, maybe we can go like to 24,050, right? But if it starts moving back, I can see this thing giving up like the whole 100 points, which I'm not gonna today. I'm not gonna let it take my $1,000 away. Maybe I'll let it drop to like where I'm only holding 800 bucks in profit, which is still good, just to kind of let the market range a little. And so I'm gonna pause just to take a little break for a sec. Okay, market update. So the market is pulling back fast. It's got this giant red candle. Look at that. It's here it is as well. I am still up $921. It did get down like I think it said like 700 a bit ago, but we're back to 900. The market changed 51, so we were like at 100. So now we're down, 50 points. So that's on what I'm holding, $600 difference. So if this were to return back, I'll get 600 more. So my account will say that I have like $1,400. I'm not sure if this thing is done dragging itself down. That's an issue. Um, not sure where it's going to find its bottom for this moment. It could go lower, maybe to like 23,900. So I have to make a decision, an executive decision to like stick it out or get rid of it. Um, it's there seems to be some market weakness that's present. But I was under the impression this thing was going to go up. I'm still profitable, so it's not so much of a bad thing. And I have made some trades. Um, on one of them, let's see. So I lost 92 bucks here, but I made 166. I lost 400 there. Made 400 here. So I think overall I'm doing okay actually. You know, overall the only risk is if this is a market that's going to continue to slide down till the end of the day. That's the risk. Like if it doesn't find the bottom, right? And I just keep holding. I mean, I can lose the 800 bucks. But in order for me to lose the $800, let's do some math. Okay, so we've got, what is it? Let's just say I have 900 divided by 12. Has to go down 75 points. That means that the market has to be like negative 30 for me to have like no market change. That would be that would be really bad because, getting money from the trading markets is not that easy. I'm going to pause it for now. I'm going to see where this market is planning on going. And see, right now it's 6:46 a.m. Okay, so the market might return to where it's going up a bit. Or it could like do this number where it goes there and then it drops right back down. But I have enough money in my earnings today. Whoops. I have enough money in my earnings today where it's I can take a risk at seeing what the next move is going to be. And hopefully it's upward, right? Is this my equity curve again? Oh, I must have, I don't know, did I open at 800? We're at 1100 right now. Okay, so market, I'm up 8%, 7.8%, 8.2%. The market is up 72. My account balance is probably almost 15,000. We're up, and we're gonna see if we can go past 100 points. If we go to 100 points, it'll say that I have $1,400, and then we're gonna continue to see what the market has next. I'm gonna try not to make this video so long. It's at 23 minutes now, so let's see how I can do that. I do want to say one thing. One thing in trading. Well, trading, things move really fast, right? Really fast. You have to be processing this information at a breakneck speed. But I want to show you what I did here. This is an interesting situation. So I was in, oh boy, this is hard to track. So let's say I was holding this position, right? And I didn't like it anymore. I think I was holding this position. I didn't like it anymore. I was long this position. And then I decided to sell it, and I waited. I was at 0, and I waited and I bought it back at 23,936, right? But that happened within, look at this. It happened within, what is that? I don't even know if that's 15 seconds. 30 plus 40, 17 seconds. 17 seconds later, I'm in, but I'm in long again because I like the long direction. I like the upward direction. But I managed to, like, let's just say recover. What is that? 8 points, right? 8 points. It sounds insignificant, but it builds, to me, it builds like a protective layer. Now the market has to go 8 points lower from this point in order for me to feel like like I'm in the wrong direction. So I can tolerate another 8 points. That's how I count some of these things in my head sometimes. I'm like, okay, so I can let it pull back just a little further, right? I don't know if I'm over rationalizing it or not, but I think I lost my train of thought. I was minorly interrupted. But anyways, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna just wait and see what this market's trying to do. We now have a green candle, and let's see where it is goes. I'm hoping it goes above 100. I'm hoping like we get some of those numbers because I think we're still in a bull market territory, obviously, right? Some people are saying we're overbought. I'm not thinking like that. All right, I'll pause out for a sec. Okay, so quick update. I sold my position, lost 43 bucks on that sell. Sold my position. I am up $1,490 or 10%. 10%. I think I'm gonna take a timeout. I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna see where the market's at. To me, this market seems like it's gonna push down for a bit. Like right now, it's pushing down like that. Let's say 65, yeah, 67. Okay. But I would like it to go lower. So 1490, $1,500. That's what I'm making today. Account balance 15,500. I like that number. I'm starting to doubt that this thing can go higher, which it is. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. I think it's right now it's kind of like in a gray area. Not to mention we're going to hit the 7 o'clock hour. So let's see what happens. Okay, quick update. So let's see. We still have $1,500. I did a trade that didn't work out. I tried to go short on 23,984 and it went up. Actually, the market went up past 24,000. But then I went to go make myself some eggs. I went to go make some breakfast. And then I look and the market pulled back to 23,954, which I went long. So here it is, 6. I'm back to being in at 6. My average price 23,954, as similar to this. Market is up from that position. Now I'm up like another 10 points. So we're at 15, almost 1600. Now 1600. Here it is. We're 11% for today. Now I like this position. This one I'm going to say that I like it. Plus 90. I think we may have enough steam behind us to push back to 24,000, which that's like 40 points away. What is it? 30 points away. So let's see, 30. How much is that? 12 times. That's like 360, right? 360 bucks plus my 1572. Oh boy, that'll be a $2,000 day. That's pretty good. All right, let's see what the market is willing to give us. Because that's what I play on. I play on what is the market willing to give us, right? I'm not really in control. The market's in control. Okay, market update. I just wanted to make a quick comment that we are now at 24,000, 23,997, and my account is at 1,940.79, 2,000. There it is. Anyways, okay, so we went above 24,000, which is what I was talking about a little bit ago. Like if I get past this, it'll say 2,000. So here we are, and we're now at $16,000, 14% for the change in percentage gain today. Now the now the issue is here's another issue, right? There's issues everywhere. The other issue is, will it hold? Will it go higher? Or is it going to touch this number and then rapidly descend back down? That's the mystery. And let's say 24,005, 24,005. If it can, it'd be nice if it can clear like higher levels. And that way I won't even have to look at it and just ignore it. Right now, I think my best um, strategy would be to maybe cut it if it drops, I don't know, 20 points, maybe even 15 points. That way I can keep some of these dollars, since it's already reached my, what I thought in my head was a number that we're going to touch, 24,000. So we're there, and so what do we do from here, right? We met our goal. What do you do now? So I'm going to go into a little bit of maintenance mode. I'm thinking if it drops to, let's see, where is that anyway? So what is this? Let's move this down. So 23, that's like 15 points right there. 23,990, right? If it gets like somewhere around here, where this yellow flag touches that, maybe that'll be my exit. It has to be good money. It has to be, I think it'll still say like that I'm up like 1,850 bucks or something like that, which is still pretty good for the day. So hopefully now that I got above 24,000, it'll now push higher. And it's only 7:37. It's only been an hour of trading, and I'm already at $2,000. I don't even remember what I opened at. Oh, wait, I have a picture. Okay, because this happens to me. All right, so at 6, I think it was like 626. Oh God, we had $900. Oh, so I'm up 1,100 bucks. Okay, from the open, because I think this picture was taken at, yeah, somewhere down there. 6:28 a.m. Okay, so we're up 1,100 bucks an hour later, and we'll see if we can hold on to that. And the reason why I'm saying 1,100 bucks is because, I did these other trades in the morning, and then I like to count my change of day from the start of the open, so 6:30. So I'm gonna pause for now and see how high this market goes, or if it pulls back. If it pulls back, like I said, I may consider getting out and staying out, because I can mess things up pretty badly from here. Like, if I get out of sync with the market, if I lose my footing, which has happened before, then I can give them back a large portion of this. And so let's see if I can hold on to that, at least to some of this. So I want to show you guys a cool feature. And this is all really basic stuff, right? Because I'm sure there's other platforms that are, way more advanced than this. This is like maybe a really simple operation here. But this is an alarm. So I can set my alarm so 23,000, let's say 24,000, right? 24,000. And that's exactly what it's going to sound like if I let's say I walk away to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, whatever. I start watching TV and I start ignoring the market, because it's not good to just stare at it and watch this thing like move up and down. It'll hypnotize you, and then you start getting the wrong idea, right? So right now, my goal is just to hold on to it. Hopefully, it'll go higher, And so, but if it touches 24,000, it'll start making this noise, and then it'll rush me back, and then I can either sell it or, you know, sell it. But anyway, so for now, I'm setting this alarm, and I'm gonna sit back and watch some TV and see what's on the news. All right, so right now we're at 24,016. So we have a 16-point gain before that alarm goes off, and before I start wondering if I should sell this thing or not. So we're at $2,100. Market update. So the market managed to do some voodoo on me. It pulled back. I had done a quick little scalp. I made 85 bucks here. Then I went long at 24,009, and then it dropped like a rock. Not that fast, but anyways, it dropped. It might be this candle. This might be my candle right there, where they managed to convince me that it was possibly going to go lower. And so I lost $343 on that trade. And now the market bounced back. It's back to 2407, 24,007. Might be going higher. It's plus 128 points. I still have 1,800 bucks from the market that I've gained. But now it's like, here's the problem. So when it dropped down to, let's imagine we're back in this area, right? 24,981. And it was moving so fast that it gave the impression that it was not going to stop. And I was hoping that it would actually drop lower from where I exit, that it would have like pulled back maybe another 30 points is what I was hoping for, so that I can actually get in long again. So I can buy 6 contracts at like 23,950. It didn't work out that way. Instead, it rushed back up, and now we're above 24,000 again. And now there's no way that I can get back in. I'm like kind of like locked down, priced out. And the reason for that is because if I were to buy it, let's say I go long here, it might pull back again. If I go short here, it might shoot up. It might shoot to like 24,050 points. So it's like it becomes really difficult because I'm now, out of sync with the market. I got disconnected because I sold my position, and it's really really challenging to try and figure out. The only way I can get back in is if this revisits this level down here, but at a much lower price, right? Maybe 23,950, like I was talking about. Then I would consider re-entering. Right now, I would call it chasing if I were to try and go long, or you know. So all that to say that I think I'm done trading for today. It's 8:07. I'm up $1,855. My account change is 13%. You can see in my equity value right here that I was as high as $2,112 at this is here 9:37 Central Time, right? But then here's the blooper right there. Bam, gotcha, sucker. So anyway, so they got me out. No hard feelings. We'll try it again tomorrow. But I am gonna like just set an alarm and see if if I'm hanging around the house, if this thing can go back down to 23,950, right? That's a good price for me to like consider jumping back on the bandwagon. But as of right now, I'm just gonna walk away, ignore the screen. If you look at the screen, trust me, you'll get brainwashed into thinking you see an opportunity, and then this money just starts shrinking fast. I was as high, I think it was as 2,200 bucks. So it pulled back $343. It was above 16,000, now I'm 15,900. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, the market has outmaneuvered me in this junction. And so for now, I'm just gonna hit pause, and I probably won't be back for a couple hours. Market update. So the market has made new highs for today. I think it was 24, maybe 43. It's now pulled back to 2407. I still haven't made any more trades since 7:53, so that's been so 2 hours. I've stayed out of the market for 2 hours. I still don't see any opportunities for me to get in. I'm gonna keep waiting. One of the hardest things to do in trading is to just step out of the market and to stay out. It's really hard, especially when you know that the market is live and in action, and there's opportunities. You can force an opportunity, but um, being able to stay out of the market is a very strong feature that's required to do day trading. If you can't do it, like for example, like what I'm trying to do right now, if you can't do what I'm trying to do right now, it's just gonna fall apart. Especially because I'm trading with a margin, and right now the amount of money that I'm trading with. So let's see. So let's just say 24,000 times, and I have 6, so it's times 2 because it's $2 a point. Wait a second. 24,000 times 2. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. 24, we know what that is, times 2 is 48 times, and I'm trading 6 contracts. 288,000. I only have 15,000, 15,900. So I'm borrowing 272,000. So my market performance is based on 272,000. So if this market, let's say that the general market drops 1%, right? A 1% move, which isn't scary, it's just 1%. That portion of the money that I borrowed will have a $2,700 change to the downside. So that's how big it is, right? So let's see how much it is. As I said, so we know it's 48,000 times 6, 208. So obviously a 1% move is $2,800, right? And if the market gets really mad and it moves down like 3%, right? So times 3. Now you're looking at $8,600 move, and that can happen. There are 3% loss days. And the goal is, to get out of the way, stay out of the market. And so right now, my capital preservation strategy is just to be out of the market. I'm gonna leave the house for a little bit. Not gonna look at the market. I'm gonna go and find something else to do for a little. I'll be right back. Okay, market update. I did take another trade. It was actually 2 more, I believe. I took one. The last it was 7 minutes, $64, and then I took one that lasted like a minute, 2 minutes. I don't know, 3 minutes, $85. But I'm now convinced that I think I'm done for today. I mean, it's 11:42. Up $2,000. The market could pull back from here. There's probably opportunities for a pullback, but I'm done, and I've got to leave anyways. I've got to go. Got to carry on my day. And so, according to this, I think my grand total that I made is like all confusing. It's 2144, but I think this is more accurate. $2,005. 14% was earned today. 14.26%. $16,062. I don't even know what I closed at yesterday, or what I opened at yesterday. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it's in my phone. Let's see. I don't think so. Let me double check real quick. I know this morning I opened at 14,963 at 6:30. That's at 6:30. And no, I don't have it. Oh, anyways, it doesn't matter. The point is that I'm up. I'll review that data later, but for now I'm just gonna sign off. I'm saying goodbye. I have $2,000 I can trade with tomorrow. Give it back to the market or make more money. And I think I'm really close to buying the 7th contract. Let me see, what would it cost? I know it was like 16,400 earlier today when I checked. Let's see what it costs right now. Right now it would cost me, oh look at that, 16,500. As the price rises on the market, it also changes what amount you need to actually enter it. And this is just like the bare minimum. Like if I have this and I buy it, I'm trapped. See, right now it says that I can only buy 6, but if I want to buy the 7th, I need to go from $16,055 to $16,500 so I can buy the 7th contract, which is getting me closer to my goal of getting to 10 contracts, which is the equivalent to one of the meaning Nasdaq I think it's called the mini NQ. This one is the micro. These are micros, e-minis. And if I want to get the mini Nasdaq 100 futures contract, I would need about the equivalent to that. So let's find out what I would need actually. Okay, I can do the math right now. So NQ, let me pull up that so I won't be guessing so much. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to buy one of these. It would cost me on the date in the daytime. The margins are different in the daytime. Oh, 23,000. 23,600 allows me to buy one. And then let's compare that to what it would cost to buy 10 micro minis. So 10 micro minis, which is the exact equivalent, except you're using the number 10 to equal 1. So this one would cost me, I think it's the exact same amount, 23,677. Yeah, okay, because they're pretty much the same thing. And they're worth, look at this, they're worth $480,000. So like almost $500,000 of trading activity, which is 23,000. So that's why it starts getting like really top heavy and things can get out of control really fast. But I'm pushing to it. We're gonna see. I mean, if I think I started my when I started shooting these videos, I don't know. I think I was like at 2 contracts, and now I'm trading 6, 2, maybe 3. Now I'm trading 6. So if I can go from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, you know, I can hit 10, right? That's not a problem. The problem is going to be when, like, how to manage those really tough days. So next week, the FOMC is going to speak. They're going to do the rate cut. On that day, I may not trade. That's the one day that I believe I should stay out of the market. It's a monster it's a beast to trade. It's just pure disaster. You can make some money, but I'm not even going to try. I'm going to try not to try. So anyways, I'm signing out. You guys have a good day, and thank you.